I used to act at one stage for a one-armed shoplifter, and despite his disability, he was detested by every shopkeeper in the area, and many of the shops had barred him from going into it. And as far as theft, I was always, when I used to have a plea in mitigation in his behalf, I was always trying to get in the fact that he was disabled. But it seemed that and having only one arm was probably God's way to tell him that shoplifting wasn't for him, because he was caught a lot. And sitting here now, I think we all know what shoplifting is and what theft is, and probably a few of us, maybe when we were teenagers, engaged in it too, but we won't go into that. So if you look at that, that's theft of property. It's different with theft of intellectual property, because with theft of property, if you have a can of baked beans stolen from a shop, then you catch the person, the policeman will come down, the young policeman, they'll take him away, he'll be taken to the court, he'll be charged, he'll be convicted, and justice will be done. But with your intellectual property, your creative ideas, that young policeman won't help you at all, because it's all just a bit too hard to do that. So as far as protecting your creative ideas, your IP, it's a bit of a do-it-yourself job. And so what I wanted to try to do today was to give you a feel for what intellectual property is about, but particularly what copyright is about, because when you talk about intellectual property, normally most of the issues that you have relate to ideas, creative stuff protected by copyright. And the way I want to do that is to go through the history of copyright. That's to give you a feel about it. And then before your very eyes in this room, we will actually create a copyright work here as you sit here. And then what I want to do is I want to tell you how to and why to operate licenses in dealing with your copyright ideas in order to, or your creative ideas in order to protect them.
Hi, I'm Jenny Trelaw from Witchwords. We've just been listening to Paul Brennan from Brennan's Lawyers talking about copywriting and all the legal ramifications around that. Really interesting information, really useful and great to know. So thank you so much, Paul, for letting us know all of that. It was really great.